Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those who are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, as well as career and finances. You'll find the link to my Patreon listed down in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google. Search it and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? I'm channeling the energy here. Like I'm seeing, we have the Emperor, the Four of Pentacles here, and then I'm seeing the Death and the Ten of Swords. I'm getting the energy here. Like I'm channeling. I'm seeing somebody that is trying to hold it together. All right. This is based on a separation. Like after some form of separation here, something not working out or something closing off for good. A karmic cycle, a relationship, some form of connection, okay? Whatever the relationship dynamic was here, somebody's having a hard time letting it go, but they're trying to keep it together. They're trying to have self-control here, okay? But they're struggling though, okay? This person is struggling to keep it together. They're struggling to remain in the energy of they don't care. They just moving on also because deep inside, this person knows that whatever it is that they lost when it comes to you, based on who you were to them, they know it's something very valuable that is not replaceable in their life. There is no one in their life that they can compare to you. There is no experience in their life that they can compare to the experience they shared with you, okay? Let's see what this energy is about. We have the Six of Swords, we have Libra energy, we have the Eight of Swords, we have Gemini energy, and then we have the Temperance reversed. We have Sagittarius energy as well as double Gemini energy right here. So, yeah, this person is having a hard time moving forward from this. Okay, they're having a hard time coming to terms with the way things have ended, and it's as if the more this person thinks they've moved on, the more they find themselves in a position where they realize that they have a lot of healing to do based on this, because it's like when they tell themselves that they're okay, there's a couple of days that go by and they like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm chilling, and then something hits them, everything hits them all at once, and they just get overwhelmed, and they find themselves on the couch crying, or in the bed crying, in the shower crying, in the car crying. It's just, this person is very emotional and they just can't get it together here, but they're trying to have self-control. It's like they cry and then they say, you know what, I have to keep doing it, I have to keep moving forward, like there's nothing that can be done or said, I just need to let go, move on, and all those things. But this person is really trapped, all right? There is something about what happened and how it happened, or what transpired throughout the whole relationship dynamic that you shared with them, whatever connection you had, history or bond. It's making this person, it's putting them in a position to always reflect on it and always think like what it could have been, what it should have been, what it would have been, right? And the more they do that, the more they find it hard to actually have that self-control, and they're just always in this imbalanced state of being. They're not okay. They don't have peace within themselves. Okay? It's like this person, this is taking a toll on them, okay? It's a lot for them. We have the King of Cups. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. We have Virgo, triple Gemini energy with this Magician. And then we have the Seven of Wands. We have Aries energy. And then we have the Four of Wands. We have double Sagittarius energy here. It's like this person has coping mechanisms, right? I see that they have coping mechanisms, things that they do, people that they're around, places they go. Just they always put themselves in positions where they want to feel better. All right, they want to do better. They want to always be in an energy of like, okay, I don't want to beat myself up for this anymore. But then they always find themselves in the energy where they just overwhelmed, trying to hold it in, trying to keep it together becomes overwhelming, and it leads them to a very dark place within themselves. Something that they trying to. It's like a place within themselves that they're not trying to go. All right, a position they don't want to find themselves in. They just keep going towards it because they just always end up in this energy of dwelling on something here. They keep dwelling on this. It's hitting them in the core, like something is hitting this person hard. Okay, they can't make sense of it. They can't process it. They don't want to accept it. All they know is just it's hitting them in waves. It's just a lot. Sometimes the wave is sailable. They can sail on the wave. It's not that hard. They can just flow with it. Sometimes the wave is just be crashing into them, and they can't take it. They can't even get out of bed. Like something is very serious for this person, and they're just having a hard time, and they're struggling to get it together, keep it together. It's like this person is doing a lot of things based on coping mechanisms to keep themselves in a position of control, self-control. Okay, let's see what else here. The more this person reflects on how things ended, why they ended, and everything around that, the more they feel, the more they beat themselves up for something here, and the more they get into their head, the more they have a hard time balancing their emotions, the more their spirit feels heavy. It's just a lot here. This person is holding on to you tightly is what I'm seeing here. They're holding on to what would have been, what should have been, what could have been very tightly here. Okay? Very tightly. This person wants to see you again. They want to talk to you again. They want to experience you again. Okay? This person wants to feel you. It's like this person wants you in their life. And the more they try to tell themselves otherwise just so that they can cope and have self-control, the more they realize that they're becoming delusional because they're lying to themselves by telling themselves that. All right? Because they know the truth of the matter is they would do anything to have access to your energy again. They would do anything to have access to you as a person, the experience of you as a person. Somebody needs you back in their life really bad. I'm getting the energy of desperation from this. They're desperate to see you again, talk to you again, be with you again. All right? They're desperate to touch you, feel you. They're desperate for all sorts of things here, okay? They don't want to let something go. They don't want to allow it to end. They don't want to believe that it's over, okay? They just don't. They don't. This person keeps trying to tell themselves that maybe at some point in their life they'll get over the situation, which could be true, yes. But it's not going to happen because it's not going to happen if they keep dwelling. It's not going to happen if they keep going back to that place within themselves. They just need to allow it to just fade, go, and release it until it becomes something of the past. And I feel like the reason this person doesn't want to do that they subconsciously holding on to you, is because truly they wish that something never ended here. Truly they wish that you would still be in their life. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles to the Judgment. We have Taurus energy here. This person, like, they're trying to surrender to the situation in a way of like, okay, I don't want to be delusional. I don't want to lie to myself. Yes, I'm hurt by this. Yes, I know this and that. Would have, could have, should have, but I don't see this person ever returning into my life. I don't like they want to be honest about the situation, that like they don't see you returning to their life. They don't see you even looking their way. It's just, but the more they acknowledge and address that within themselves, the more shattered they become. All right, the more they try to allow themselves to just surrender and say, okay, you know what, I'm over it. Okay, I need to get over it. The more it festers. They just keep dwelling. It just becomes overwhelming. They just lose themselves in this situation, and all the crying, like this person cries a lot over this. Okay, a lot. Feminine or masculine, they cry a lot over this. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. This person feels like, they dwelling so much to the point where they starting to create scenarios in their mind about what would have, should have, could have been. And it's triggering so many emotions. It's putting their spirit in a certain place. It's like they trapping themselves by doing this. Because imagine fantasizing about something that's never going to happen. And it's in your head, it starts to become real because you're doing it a lot. Oftentimes you are doing it, and it could be the same scenarios, it could be different ones every time, but it's like this person just stays in that energy, and the more they stay in that energy, the more they get blinded by it, because the truth means that they have to acknowledge that you and them, that it will never be that. It will never be that again, or it never be that, period. And they don't want to see it like that, because in all actual reality, the truth is they wish something never ended here. They wish something never came to an end. They wish they could take something back. They wish they could do something over again. They wish they could paint a different image of themselves in your eyes. They wish they could take away the experience that you shared and create a new one with you and them, like, so that you don't have those old memories. You have a new perspective of them. But I'm not seeing that to be possible. Okay, I feel like I don't sense your energy in this message here. I just feel like you're over it. Like, you really don't care. There isn't anything that this person can say or do that's going to make you care or put you in a position to feel sorry for them or open yourself up again like that to this person. It's just over. Now, whether they don't want to look at it like that or not, it doesn't change the fact that this is over. Let's tap in further to the layers here. It's just over. This person, I'm also hearing a lot of music. I'm seeing a lot of wine. Okay. They're just in their feelings. Like, somebody's dwelling so much. Like, a lot of crying. Like, this is like somebody's going through it here. Okay. Let's tap in further to the layers. The layers of this energy here. And they do most of these things alone. They find themselves alone. Like, they just go back into this place within themselves and they just dwell. All types of scenarios, all types of thoughts, emotions cross this person's body. All right. They're not okay at this time. Clarify the Six of Swords. The music that this person listens to is like that melancholy music. You know, that music that puts you in that place. You know, that one song, or it's on repeat and it just reminds you of someone, and you just dwell, you just put it. It's like, yeah, someone's going through a lot here. And then plus the substance, I'm seeing wine. I'm also seeing it could be cigarettes or weed here. It could be like a lot of things that this person is just, they numbing themselves with, or it's coping mechanisms, or it's making them feel more connected to you, and they feel like that's all they have. Even if it's breaking them down, at least they can feel you again. Like, Yeah, this person is dwelling. Like, I mean, dwelling. They look at that. The Six of Swords. I was clarified the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords reverse came out. It's like this person, they know that they need to move on. They know that they need to let you go, but they don't want to. They don't want to. The Six of Swords, clarifying the Six of Swords, it's like somebody knows damn straight, like, yo, I need to let this go, but they don't want to. This person is desperate to reunite with you. They desperate to experience you and be in your energy again. They desperate for you. And the more they keep dwelling, the more desperate they become. Clarify the Eight of Swords. This person feels like they're missing out on something really big here. The reason they don't want to even let it go is because they feel like this is something that they shouldn't have to let go of. They know that they can't replace this or you in their life, right? We have the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Wands here. Yeah, I keep hearing one specific song here, and I'm taking that as an omen of like this person has a song that reminds them of you. This person has a playlist even that it could be here, and they just every time they just feel a type of way about you, they just go back into their room or in their home or whatever they feel safe in, wherever they feel safe in, and they just dwell. And they just drown in their emotions. They just drown in this situation, and it consumes them every time. Okay, it really does. So I am seeing here that this person, like, they want to apologize. Okay, they want to talk to you, and it's more than just an apology or more than just a conversation. This person wants a heart to heart. This person wants to say things that they knew that it's like back when they had the opportunity to say those things, this person could have been somebody that like was acting a certain type of way or moving a certain type of way, and it just pushed you away even further. That might not have been the only reason that they pushed you away, but it was definitely one of the main reasons. All right, they didn't treat you the way they had to treat you, or the things that they felt, the thoughts, everything where they were at with it, they didn't express it or portray it in genuineness, in originality, and authenticity. And it just created a false perspective, and that's obviously all you had. Like this person, whether it was a false perspective or not, you know them to be someone, and they feel like that person, that version of them that you know is not who they are, because they know that whatever they were portraying to you, showing to you based on their image, the way they were acting, talking, doing things, they know it's not them for real. They were just putting on a show or facade for some reason. You might know what that is, right? In your reality and in your world and your life. But that's what's holding them back even more. They feel like you don't have the real them in your memories. You have just a figment of an imagination that doesn't exist, because it's not who they were truly. Clarify the Temperance reversed. You see how lying and portraying a false image and creating illusions, in the end, it's like you have to live with it. We have the Page of Cups. Yeah, this person is so sorry about what they've done and how they acted and how they went about things. It's like they're so sorry about it, but they know there's nothing that can be done or said to change it. Are you going to tell the truth now? Are you going to try and be original and authentic now? Like, it's going to be, imagine this person coming into your life and all of a sudden they're acting different. You won't even know how to accept that or process that, because you know them to be someone else. Now it's going to be like, what? Like, who's this now? Like, I don't know. I thought you would. Now who's this? You know what I mean? This person feels like you have no desire to have them back into your life, but they have every desire to have you back in theirs. This person is having a hard time manifesting a new relationship for themselves. Okay? Like, the more we dissect this, the deeper we go. I feel like this person, you see, we've established where they're at with it. Now, I feel like because of, it's like they're trying to hold it together, but they're failing, they're struggling, they just can't do it. It is leading them to a certain point, or it has already. I feel like someone is planning on doing something, or they've done something that they feel like if they get this done, they're going to have another chance with you. If they get this done, they're going to experience you again. This person, I'm like with this magician energy, like clarify the King of Cups here. Yeah, we have the okay, we have the Eight of Cups reversed. Clarify the Magician. There's something I'm getting here. There's something very sinister. I don't know. It's just, there's something that, it's like this person doesn't want to let you go. They know they have to, but they don't want to. And so I feel like they did something to keep you in their energy. Let's see, clarify the Magician. They did something to keep you in their energy, or to keep you from moving on, or to put you in the energy of wanting them back. Yeah, the Five of Wands, literally. Give me another for the Magician. The Temperance. I'm being called to take it reversed. There's two Temperance energies reversed here. It's like literally this person tried to do something that in the name of some form of a sacrifice here, based on astral travel. Okay, the Temperance energy rules travel, right? Where it's like, okay, I'm being called not to drag it out, but it rules travel. So it's the energy of astral travel though, with this Temperance. The spiritual places that someone can go to. It's like how we can go back to certain places in our minds, in our emotions, how we can, feel things that we used to feel before, or think of things that we used to feel before, and then we feel them again. There's a lot of spiritual ties to astral travel, astral projection. Okay, this person tried to astral project. All right, they tried to astral project into your energy. So it was like they tried to come into your body, all right, so that you feel them, and it triggers you to the point where, you open up that door for them again. Clarify the Seven of Wands here. Yeah, the Star. Yeah, this person, I don't think they have any intention of letting you go here. There is nothing that is showing up in that was like they don't want to, so they're not going to. They're going to keep finding alternatives to return you back into their energy, or to return back to yours. And this is one of that alternative, that plan that they had was to astral travel. They've been doing a lot of research about it. The Temperance rules research also. To travel, you need to know where you're going, right? This person, they've been researching about astral travel, how it works, how much time it takes, when it should be done, night or day, afternoon, morning, things like that, like what is needed, any type of crystals that they need, any types of herbs that they need. This person has been doing a lot of research about that, trying to figure out how to do this. And they've been targeting your energy specifically. Someone is wanting desperately to return to your life. Someone's wanting desperately for you to reopen a chapter with them again. Okay, they want a second chance. And this person, the reason they're so desperate is because they are now realizing what they've lost. They're now seeing the value of what they've lost. Okay, and they don't want to accept it. They don't want to take that L, that loss. They don't want to take that karma. They want to do something about it. It's like, no, I don't want to just take my loss and say, okay, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have acted like that. I shouldn't have said all those things. I'll learn my lesson. I'll never do that. I'll never be on that. They don't want to do that. They want to like say, you know what? They kind of want to force themselves onto you here. Okay. So there's two narratives I'm getting. This person could be astral traveling to sleep with you in the 5D, all right, to engage with you sexually in the 5D, giving you a sexual experience in the 5D, like, just creating a whole movie in your head with it, like some 5D energy where it's like a dream where they're sleeping with you in your dream, and you're experiencing all of these emotions, thoughts in your dream about them, and it's just you and them, right? The second narrative is that this person could be astral traveling inside of you to get you to sort of like miss them, in a way of like they want to put their energy they want to force their energy onto you in that way where it's like they're doing it frequently, right? Even with the sleeping with you in the 5D, they're trying to do it frequently, whether or not it's hitting you or you're experiencing it. They don't know. They just want to do it as frequently as often, hoping that they will hear from you again. You will reopen a chapter again. And then the second narrative, which is they forcing themselves onto you in a way of like trying to get you to miss them. Like it's in the energy of them doing it, hoping that the more frequent they do it, the more you are going to miss them, the more you're going to think about them, the more you're going to be in the energy of damn, like let me talk to this person, or like it's like they hoping that it's going to trigger you to return, or it's going to push you to return, because you're just going to be consumed by the energy. Every night you go to bed, you feel this person, or you wake up in the morning, you feel this person. Throughout your afternoon, you just feel this person. They're doing it frequently, okay? They're not sure how it's hitting you, when it's hitting you, but they're just thinking of it in a way of like, the more I do it, the more possibility it has to hitting this person, and I want to do it. And this person, for them to be doing it frequently, it's like it's a transaction. They feeling it. They're not sure what you feeling, where you at, what you going through with it, but they feeling it. So that means that they're having sexual dreams about you in the 5D when they're sleeping, right? It means that they overly miss you, overly think about you, overly consumed by your energy. It's like they're sending it out, so they have to experience it themselves. So it's like they creating that portal, right? They opening that astral travel portal, and for them to enter in it, they have to be one with it. You understand what I'm saying? So this person is definitely having a lot of sexual dreams about you, creating more sexual desires, making them putting them more in the energy of not wanting to release you. And then the more they try to get you to miss them, astral projecting into your body, into your energy, into you, the more they miss you, the more they want to reconcile. So this person is just, you can just imagine what they're dealing with, what they're going through. Okay, they just having a hard time. That's why they're trying to control themselves, and they just can't. They're trying to be in this energy of control, but they just can't. Clarify the Four of Wands. Yeah, this person, they doing a lot of astral traveling here. And the more they open up this portal, the more stronger the portal is. It doesn't mean that you're experiencing it, whether or not you are. You know what's going on, beloved. You might be feeling it, however way it's hitting you. But the more they do this, the more stronger this portal becomes. And this person, every time they wake up from that sexual dream, or every time they wake up from, attempting to do this so that you miss them and they feel you, you feel them. It's like that energy inside of them gets stronger. They want to experience you more sexually. They want to do it more. So the more they do it, the more they want to do it. The more they do it, the more desire they have of doing it. It's like they just keep doing it. It's like having a craving. An analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. Like you crave something, it could be candy, right? Let's say a lollipop, and you crave a specific flavor, right? And let's say you satisfy that craving because you know how it tastes. You're gonna want to keep eating it, even though your craving has been satisfied. Maybe you're gonna crave it all the time now because it tastes so good, or it feels so good to eat it. That's what this person is dealing with. That's what they're going through. Coming back to the generalization of this message here, the more they do this astral traveling, the more good it feels, the better the experiences, the visions, it becomes more clearer. The senses become more intact with the experience. Like, oh, I can smell you. Yesterday I couldn't smell you. Oh, I can feel you. Yesterday I couldn't feel you. Like the portal becomes stronger. They're not realizing it, but it's really going to take a toll on them, because what if they don't get you back and all that they have is this? And let's say it's one-sided. Like, it can really drive someone crazy if you think about it, right? Doing all of this just for them to not get anything out of it. Someone's committed here. They dedicated, motivated, everything. They feel like it's just, they just have to do this. Clarify the Ten of Swords. We have the Page of Wands. This person is getting to the point where they want to create different experiences. They want to go different places with you. They know it's like, okay, I can sleep with you in this part of the home, whatever home this is that they're imagining you both being in, and then they want to take you to a different place. Let's go to Paris and do it, but it's all based on astral travel. They have to envision it and they have to travel there in their mind. They have to take you there with them, within your energy, right? Same if they projecting themselves into you so that you miss them. You have an overwhelming emotions and thoughts of them and all those things. The more they research about it, the more they try to find more ways to go about it, type of energy, different things to do, new things to try. You know, they're not seeing it as like this is wrong or this is really driving me to a point of craziness, or I'm really getting to the point where I'm not really functioning properly within myself. They're not seeing it like that. They're just like, nah, I'm doing it so much, there's no way it's not hitting this person somehow. I'm doing it so much, there's no way that this person is not being affected somehow. And also they view you as somebody that has a lot of self-control. All right. They view you as somebody that's very disciplined, structured within yourself. So they feel like even if you were to experience it or you were experiencing, you wouldn't say it. Okay. And they just, at this point, this person is trying to tell themselves whatever. All right. Because they just don't want to stop doing this. They don't want to stop experiencing you like this. They feel like it's this or nothing. Like if they don't experience you like this, then it's not like you are in their life. So they don't have anything else. That's how much they're holding on to you here. Yeah, somebody's definitely astral traveling. Like, it's just, yeah. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands. So this person is not going to stop doing this. Okay. This person here, whether you feel this energy, this astral travel energy or their energy or not, just know that someone's out here astral traveling. That's how desperate they are to experience your energy. Like, I feel like the way somebody feels about you is way more than what they exposed you to, or way more than what they portrayed to you when they were in your energy, when they had the access to your life. And now that this person is not experiencing you, they letting it all out. And you are not there. So they feel like it has to go somewhere. That energy that they were suppressing, the lies that they told, like, I don't feel this way, I don't think this way about you, this and that, it has to go somewhere, because if not, they have to keep living with it inside. And this person can't take that. They can't keep themselves in that energy of control like that. They just can't. So they'll keep astral traveling. I don't know if this person at some point they're going to be satisfied and say, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore. I think I've experienced enough of this person in this way. Or it's just going to keep festering inside of them, and they're going to get to the point where they just want to be so desperate, and they're going to try and force themselves onto you physically. Like, they're going to try and force an apology down your throat, or force you to speak to them, force you to see them again, talk to you, you know, all those things. So it's a 50-50 chance. It's either they're going to get over this, they're going to stop doing it, and they're going to see that it's not sane, it's not okay, it's weird, like this is getting crazy, or they're going to be in this energy of like, nah, like I can't do it like this anymore. Now I want the real deal. Okay. So you take all of this, how it resonates, whoever this is to you, past, present. All right. Whatever relationship dynamic you had with this person, whether you got with them in terms of a connection, a relationship, whether there's a bond or a history, whatever the dynamic was, you will know. Okay. It differs for everybody. Whoever this was to you, whatever this experience you shared with them was. I'm also being called to state that this could also be same-sex energy. This could be a woman doing this to another woman, a man doing this to another man, you know, or a woman doing this to a man doing this to a woman. So you take it all how it resonates. You take the narrative how it applies for your reality. Okay, I'm being called to end it here. I thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time, and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. To those who are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, as well as career and finances. You'll find the link to my Patreon listed down in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.